Hey, what's up, guys? So today, as promised, I have a little review for you. And it is literally, just give us a second, this tiny little piece of crap. I know, not the best opening. So what this is, and bear with me because this is quite a description, is a portable GPS tracking finder device, key finding device for cars, pets, kids tracker. Yeah, that's how it's listed. I did buy this thing off eBay. I wanted something to try out, just to test out as a tracking device that I could put in my kid's bag, just in case when we were on days out I lost them. And so I scrolled down to the cheapest piece of crap there was. I thought I'll try that first and work my way up and see what comes of it. So I did. Yeah, just shuffle off. You all right? Yeah, thought you would be. So I bought this. It cost us about £1. I think it's listed for 99 pence. It's from China, so the description isn't the best translated. So it comes in a tiny little box with a piece of paper about this big, with writing about this big, that I needed some sort of microscope to read the instructions for. And it basically is like a Bluetooth even tracker. So what you do is, there's an app for it, which I will put a picture up somewhere, to show you what this app looks like. And when I had a look in the App Store, there is a few different types of apps for the same thing. So the first one I downloaded was a one called Bluetooth iTag. So I'm supposing that's what that's meant to be called, an iTag. And I went on that and it just couldn't find it. I searched, I changed the battery, because the battery that come with it, I was a bit, how long's it been in there? So I changed it for a brand new one. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what type of battery goes in. It's just a little round, flat, looks like a 10 pence piece battery. So I put the new battery in, switched it on. It found it on my phone, but it wouldn't find it on the app. So I deleted that app, piece of crap. So a Bluetooth iTag doesn't work with this, whether it's a different piece of technology you need or what. So I went to iTag 1, which again I will put a picture up somewhere, and that did actually connect to it, and sort of give it a saving grace. Now, as a tracker, I mean, to switch it on, you literally just hold this little button for like 5 seconds, and it beeps and lights up, right? So when I added this to the app, and you give it a name and you can change what colour you want it to be, so it's the same colour as that type thing on your thing. One thing I did notice was, if I held this down and switched this on, it pinged my phone to let it know where this was, which is kind of pointless for a tracker app unless I have this when I've lost it. So unless I tell my kids that if you get lost, you need to hold this down until it beeps, and then I'll know where you are, which it only works on Bluetooth, so I don't know what the distance is like. I can't remember off the top of my head what it actually said on the app, on the information that came with it, but I remember looking at it and thinking, not with Bluetooth you won't. I know you can buy them where it works with like a SIM card that you put into it. And that obviously works off GPS and satellites, but this works off Bluetooth, so it only goes as far as your Bluetooth does. So this is like one of my main problems I have with it. So unless I lose my kids within like sort of visual range, this is a waste of time. Unless we're playing hide and seek, I put it in their pocket and tell them to press it when they're hiding. So I wasn't too impressed with it. There is another thing you can do with it from the iTag 1 app. if it will ask you to go to a website called Way Today Online, and it's a online GPS tracking thing. So when you do that, that actually just, it's the same crap. So it's a kind of, what can I say? It's pointless. It's a piece of crap. So maybe it's in a pinch if you're at like a busy play park or play area. Like a big kind of thing. The words all of a sudden. So you're in like a big park, but there's a play area part of it, but then there's a bit picnic area, and there's a bit over here where you can feed the ducks and stuff. So unless you give this to your kid and say, if you lose me, press this and I'll come and find you, because that's the only way I think it's really going to work. So yeah, like I say, I wasn't too impressed with it. The little bit of paper you get with it does actually say use the eye tracking. No, it says eye tracing app. Again, I think this is the Chinese translation. So, but the eye tracing app doesn't work on it either. Now it happened. Wouldn't find it. Doesn't out. Knows where my phone is. That's fine. I can use my phone to find out where my phone is on that app, which is pointless because I knew where it was. It was in my hand. I was using it. So the device is pretty much crap. The app that tell you to use, at least 2 of them don't work. I didn't even try the other 500 there was. I came across the iTag one which would ping me phone and let us know someone's trying to steal my child. But if they get far enough away, that's it, they're gone. So, like I say, it's kind of pointless. There was a couple of things I did like about it. The fact that it was, this big. I mean, I don't know if I've got anything for a size comparison to it. Pencil thing. So it's small, it's fairly, it's not very wide, it works on a tiny little battery, and obviously the battery will just last as long as the batteries last, you know what I mean? You can buy them cheap, crappy ones from the pound shop type idea. I think the one I had, it was the one I had originally for this, and it was just from the pound shop that I picked up. And it lasted about a week of me constantly having it on my keys and pressing it everywhere I went to see if it would work. Oh, turns out I'm dying today, losing my voice. It was fairly easy to use in the fact that all you have to do is put the battery in and press the button, hold your finger down until it makes a sound. Can't get much more easier than that. The iTag One app is actually fairly easy to use. It's very self-explanatory. Link it up to that, give it a name, change the colour if you want, and when you press it, it pings up at the side with the icon of your maps on your phone, and you press that and it will just go to your maps and show you this is where it is. So that's the kind of things I did like about it. The things I didn't like about it was that it doesn't actually work as a GPS tracking device. There's nothing GPS about it. So, lie as in the description. Not happy about this. The battery life, I wasn't particularly impressed with that. I thought the battery would last a lot longer, which it didn't. And the device itself just sort of decides to shut itself off whenever it pleases. It's just, I'm not playing anymore, switch off, which isn't the best when you're trying to find something. So unless you've got your kid pressing it and then you've instructed them, like, I don't know, whether it was about 5 minutes later or something, you've got to press it again, or if you moved, press it again. It's a fairly pointless bit of kit, but in a pinch, depending on how old the child is and whether they understand what this is, you could hang it on the zipper on the coat, And like I say, if you're in the park or anything like that, if you're lost, or if you're scared, or if some strange man's talking to you, press the button and I'll come flying out of the woods like Captain America and beat the living crap out of him. Or it could just be you're getting chased by a goose or a duck. So there you go. Portable GPS tracking finding device, key finding device for cars, pets, kids, tracker. You're a piece of crap and you don't work. Do you know what the other thing I came up with on this, right? The main picture on this, I'm not sure if I have one. If not, I will find one for you. The whole thing about this is, you will find things you've lost. They put a picture of a car, a picture of a wallet, a picture of a cat or a dog or something like that, and then your child. So that's 4 things where only really one of them can press the button to actually call the app on your phone. So if I leave that in my car, unless it's some sort of transformer, it ain't pressing the button. I don't know. I might be able to train my cat to press that. In fact, I don't think I could do. My cat's a dick. Rex, mate. Rex, he's quite up there with the technology. He didn't like it either. He said it worked, which I'm pretty sure he meant sucked, but I'll have to get back to him. So that's just, like I say, a little review just in case it was something that crossed your mind in the same way it crosses my mind, because I'm a little bit insane and I worry about things like these. There is another type where it's like a watch, and that works with a SIM card in it, so you can more or less you can like text the watch from your phone, so it's a bit like a smart watch for kids, and they can text you and you can text them and you can find out where the on things are. So I am looking into ordering one of them. So when that comes in, I'll test that one out and let you know what that's like. So peace out, have fun.